According to Bloomberg Billionaires Index, the net worth of former US President Donald Trump is $2.33 billion as of March 2021. His net worth dropped by about $700 million in his last year of presidency. Trump was worth $3.7 billion when he first took office in 2016. That plummeted to $3.1 billion his first year in office, and then declined to $2.5 billion in 2020. He lost an additional $700 million following the Capitol Hill riots and his impeachment, when several organizations stopped doing business with Trump or any of his properties. The 2020 dip in Trump's overall net worth was largely due to the coronavirus and the impact it has had on industries which he holds his biggest assets. Values for office buildings and hotels have plummeted. His properties in Washington, D.C. and Chicago appear to be underwater, while Doral, his golf resort in Miami, has lost 80% of its value in a year. Additionally, the Capitol Hill riots resulted in Trump's golf course losing the right to host the PGA Championship Tour in 2022, which will undoubtedly lead to lost marketing opportunities and reduced profits for the course. In the days following the riots, Shopify closed Trump's online stores. What's more, at least $590 million in loans will come due in the next 4 years, Bloomberg reports, which could further impact the billionaire's bottom line. Still, Trump retains some valuable assets, including garages in New York City, the Mar-a-Lago Club in Florida, and 3 nearby homes. A businessman and former reality television star, Trump's path to wealth was very difficult than that of your typical politician. When he was sworn into his presidency, he was the oldest person to be sworn in. He was 70 years 220 days old on January 20, 2017. That title now belongs to Biden, who was 78 when he was sworn in. Trump beat out a number of contenders to become the Republican nominee for the 2016 presidential election. He went on to defeat Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton. His term ended on January 20 when President Joe Biden began his term as the 46th president. Trump was born into a wealthy family and inherited about $40 million from his late father, real estate developer Fred Trump. In 1971, Donald Trump became head of what would later be known as the Trump Organization. Trump's earnings and title have since helped him develop more than 500 companies. The business mogul has his stake in luxury golf courses, skyscrapers, television shows, casinos, books, and merchandise and more. News Desk Kaumudy, English.